Soldier arrested for scamming NCB of millions of dollars. Police swear to catch mass murderers in the Waltam Park shooting. Flash flood watch for Eastern parishes while Cavaliers win first leg of Concacaf Club championship. This is Undiluted News. Mikey Bones reporting. A flash flood watch is in effect for low-lying and flood-prone areas of St. Mary, Portland, St. Thomas, Kingston and St. Andrew, St. Catherine and Clarendon. This is effective until 5 p.m. today. The Met Service says a broad trough across the central and western Caribbean is producing a large area of organized showers and thunderstorms across the region, including Jamaica. Projections are for periods of showers and thunderstorms which may be heavy at times to affect most parishes, especially eastern and south central parishes, through evening. The Financial Investigations Division is reporting that the state has collected more than $1 billion following the forfeiture of assets and cash from people convicted for drug trafficking and lottery scamming. FID said it has achieved significant victories in its relentless pursuit of financial criminals, securing the forfeiture and monetary penalties orders against drug traffickers and lottery scammers over the period June 2020 to August of 2024. Through 25 narcotics-related cases and 17 lottery scamming cases, investigators uncovered substantial financial benefits derived from criminal activities totaling $801 million Jamaican and 112,000 US for drug trafficking and a further 331 million and 334,000 for lottery scamming activities. And during the period, the court adjudicated 8 narcotics-related matters resulting in forfeiture or pecuniary penalties, orders being granted against defendants in the amounts of nearly 900 million Jamaican dollars. Police Commissioner Dr. Kevin Blake said a special team of investigators had been assigned to track down the men behind Monday night's mass shooting along 83 lane off Waltam Park Road. 5 men were killed and 1 wounded in the attack which occurred about 7:30 p.m. Speaking at a press briefing near the site of the shooting, Dr. Blake promised that those involved will be caught. And while the police believe the incident may be gang-related, Dr. Blake said he was told that the victims are non-combatants. These were innocent citizens playing a game of domino, which everyone should be able to do. And he accompanied Prime Minister Andrew Holness and National Security Minister Horace Chang on a tour of the area on Tuesday morning. And it is said that one of the victims, identified as 24-year-old David Marder, a co-resident of 75 Lane, was killed inside a shop operated by his relative. The gunmen then went to a nearby bar on Asia Avenue, 83 Lane, where they opened fire on the other victims who were playing dominoes. Nearly 30 spent shells from an M16 assault rifle and handguns were found at the scene. A soldier has been arrested as part of an ongoing investigations into a sophisticated phishing scam that defrauded the National Commercial Bank of more than $47 million. The soldier was arrested during a joint operation by the Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency and officers from the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Investigations Branch yesterday morning. Allegations are that between April and June 2022, the funds were illegally accessed from a number of accounts held at NCB via an online phishing scam. The stolen money was subsequently transferred to various beneficiary accounts, which have since been used to withdraw the funds or further transfer them to other banking institutions. The soldier, who is suspected of being part of an organized criminal syndicate, was picked up by the lawmen at approximately 10 a.m. yesterday and taken to his residence in Kingston, which was subsequently searched. A number of electronic devices were seized during the search and charges are now expected to be laid shortly. The St. Thomas police are probing the death of a 21-year-old man in the Prospect housing scheme. The body of Tyler Joseph was found early yesterday morning on the back veranda of his house. Police said that Mr. Joseph, who is also of a Coral Spring, Florida address, arrived in Jamaica with his relatives on Saturday, November 23, on a vacation. He was scheduled to return this Saturday, November 30. And investigators further report that no signs of struggle or violence was observed on the body of Mr. Joseph, and he is suspected to have died by suicide. Onto sports, West Indies defeated Bangladesh by 201 runs on Tuesday to win the first cricket test, wrapping up a quick victory when tail-ender Shariful Islam was forced to retire hurt. Chasing an unlikely 334 to win and resuming on their overnight score of 109 for 7, Bangladesh lost Jakar Ali and Hassan Mahmood to fast bowler Alzari Joseph early in the first session of the final day at North Sound. And with Bangladesh on 132 for 9, last man Shariful retired injured, having been hit on the back of his shoulder ducking into a bouncer by Alzari Joseph in the fifth over of the day, and the West Indies have now taken a 1-0 win in the series. Football, former champions Clarendon College and St. Elizabeth Technical will meet in the finals of the Ben Francis Cup after both registered semi-final wins yesterday at Glenmore High School. Outgoing Dakota Cup champions Clarendon College booked their place in the final after clipping Denby High 1-0 courtesy of a Huston Hales 54th minute strike. And in the other semi-final, Kaim Lewis scored a double including the winning goal in the 73rd minute as Stets clipped from Technical 3-2, and the final is now set for next week. Meanwhile, missing out on the title last year, Cavalier FC is determined to win the Concacaf Caribbean Cup this year. The reigning Jamaica Premier League champion had a 1-0 win beating Cibao FC of the Dominican Republic in the first of two legs at the National Stadium. Cavalier also reached the finals last year but lost both matches, but this time they are on the road to taking the trophy, and the return game is on December 2nd. And the Champions Cup in the schoolboy football continues today with Jamaica College facing Hydel while Glenmore will face Ocho Rios. And both games will be played at the National Stadium this afternoon. And that's news and sports on your favorite radio. My name is Mikey Bones. I gone.